Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Warlock, Master of the Arcane, my impossible playthrough. So, last time, these cutthroats fucking attacked my Minotaurs real hard, but they're gonna die for it. And we're gonna send these Minotaurs in to check out, this area. Those are just normal rogues, so we should be alright fighting those, even though we're a little bit low on health. We'll take out that free rogues guild and get whatever sweet loot comes out of it. The fact that it produced cutthroats makes me think, excuse me, that it might actually be a pretty good thing. Let's see here. So we're building something else in the Minotaur area. We got a what was I thinking building that library here? We got some more production here. I guess what I'm thinking is you make a wizard's guild and then a magic bazaar and start producing mana here, which I suppose is not the worst idea that I've ever had. And we can also produce wizards there. The problem I have with this is that we already have Minotaurs here, so that's 2 strong units coming out of 1 city. But that's not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and make a wizards guild. That's going to produce some more mana for us, as well as +1 knowledge per turn, which is always nice. And we could get rid of some swamps here if we wanted to, but I don't think that's super necessary. I'm going to get rid of this forest instead. And then we'll work towards some mana from that city, because we do need mana pretty desperately. So meanwhile, up here on our eastern front, we are fighting a war, and we're about to take out Minotaurs. We're probably just going to destroy this city, if I had to guess. Yep. There goes that. Minotaurus is now under our command, and we can start moving our troops even more forward. Let's definitely try to cut off man, these spearmen, so that they can't heal up and come back later. And we'll just start moving in here. We're basically, we want to avoid these stupid hills. We could probably move through here, I think. Is that, I can't tell if that's impassable terrain or not. But either way, we want to get into the capital here and take it out probably next. It depends on what's in here, really. There might be another city that's right in our way. Yeah, okay, so this is impassable terrain. We cannot move through there, so we're gonna move everybody around, which is a little bit annoying. Or annoying, I think, is what I just tried to say. I think I was like mixing it with unfortunate, but it's gonna be some extra time for sure. Let's go ahead and move over here and then start moving that way. And we will let's heal up the rogues, and then we'll have them scout down there a little bit and see what's going on. Meanwhile, we do want to keep on moving people up this way. I would send some troops around this way so we can come in from both angles, but this fucking pink city is hostile to us, so we don't really want to do that. It would be pretty annoying to send a bunch of people over there. But we're basically on this turn just setting up to continue going the way we already were. These guys want to just keep on moving over here. Hunters move up to reinforce their friends. We got kind of a bottleneck here, so we have to be a little bit slow on this turn, unfortunately. These guys already do something? They can't rest. That's weird. Minotaurs are going to continue this way. I do not want them to go into the water, so we're not going to order that. Because when you put a unit in the water, it takes an extra turn to get them back out of the water, which is a big pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on up here. Might actually be safe now to do some scouting here. It looks like maybe the monsters are gone in this area. This area used to be like monster infested early game, if you remember. Let's see. So we got Ratman robbers. Let's check out what's going on up this way, I suppose. What are you doing, clerics? Are you guys at war now? What is going on here? There's just this damaged city, some purple clerics next to it. I don't want to say it looks bad. Might look a little bit bad for the clerics, but no, I think they're still at peace. It would have told me at this point if they were at war, because I know of both mages. I think, anyway. Let's go ahead and heal these guys up this turn. Dwarves eventually are going to get in here and help us. They were a reward for taking a city a long time ago, and it's taken them that long to walk here to help with the war. We're gonna move these guys in. These veterans, again, just like pacing. What are they doing? So weird, man. Recruiting is done. Captured cities. And I think we are probably all good for this turn, so let's go ahead and end it and see what What happens here? Yep, Veteran's just gonna pace back and forth some more. That fucking caravel too. That cracks me up so much when AI like builds an offensive unit like that in someplace silly, like, or an offensive like naval unit. You know, they've just got this fucking caravel that's just been pacing back and forth here. That's their whole job. Like, they've been ordered by their king to sit here in this little lake and sail back and forth just in case. that's their job. Like, at that point, you should just disband a caravel if it's doing nothing. But you know, who knows when they'll need it, I guess. So we have taken some magic damage here. These forts are going to be a little bit annoying. We might go and just one-shot a fort with Elder Ogre, but we'll see what ends up being necessary. Let's continue resting these hunters because they won't do much damage anyway while they're so damaged themselves. Let's go ahead and attack that guy and attack him one more time, and then we'll move the Elder Ogre in a little bit. What's going on here? Nothing too much. So let's just kill this magic tower, and that will be less of a problem for us in the future. And we're pretty much just going to start sieging the capital at this point, and it will not take long with this ogre. This ogre is a fucking badass, man. He's really good at this point in the game. Really happy to have him. Let's go ahead and put these guys in. Oh man, that might have been bad because now this area is fucking blocked again. Ah man, I hate bottlenecks like this with rough terrain. So annoying. Let's go ahead and scout with these guys a little bit. Apparently there's a ratman hole right there, so maybe... Can we take him? Yeah, we absolutely can take him. Let's do it. Ah, yeah. 40 gold acquired. Well done, rogues. Earned your keep, kind of. Craftsman District Market is here. Ah, that's right. There was like a pre-existing Craftsman District, so we made the market to capitalize on that. But now that we've done that, kind of interested in maybe making some more... Oh, there was desert here where this Craftsman District was made. I would really like to put a mana trap there. But we are going to expand into the desert a little bit here, so I feel like a mana trap is probably a good investment here, even though this is for food. Ah, well, we have plenty of food. And I would actually kind of like to get a settlers unit up here to settle in the desert, get this magic node maybe, or magic field. Oh man, yeah, okay, you know what we're going to do? Actually produce some peasant settlers right now, start boating them across the ocean here. And yeah, let's just actually, so I don't forget, queue up 2 settlers, and then we'll just send 1 settler through, get a city right here by these magic fields, which is a really good place, and then up here at the magic node, which is another really good place, and set up shop and get some magic production going on finally, because this oh wait, this isn't desert. Okay, well this is desert, but this is barren plains. That sucks. There's some desert right there, but I don't understand why this isn't desert. It's just barren apparently. But desert is obviously worse for food, better for mana, so we definitely want to take advantage of that wherever possible because of our enormous mana deficit that we're operating at. Well, not a deficit, but you know, if I was casting the spells I wanted to, we'd be at a deficit. Let's put it that way. Let's keep on moving dudes, basically. I have a feeling this war is going to be over before some of these guys even get here. Let's go ahead and take out those rogues. Grab life weapon enchant. Wow, we found a new spell. That's a pretty sweet spell as well. It's tempting to use that on my ogre, and I think I will. Life weapon enchant costs 30. How much does the buff cost? -3 mana per turn is pretty terrifying cost-wise, but I think it's worth it because it's going to make our ogre even more fucking ridiculous. So let's go ahead and cast that on him. And now he's going to be doing an extra 11.5 magic damage per hit. He's getting out of fucking control. For this point in the game, a unit this strong is unheard of. So really, really, really good. We do have to be careful with that guy. I do not want him to die. We should definitely expend everything necessary to make sure that he stays alive. But what life weapon enchant is pretty nice because it it works very well on undead units. So when we do start encountering undead, and trust me, we definitely will at some point in this playthrough, then he's going to be especially effective at dealing with them. So that's really nice. Life magic is just a really handy extra effect to have. The problem with it is that it's very common for, you know, normal units to have life magic resists. Like you can see, pretty much all of these guys have 100 life magic resist, which makes it do 75%. But the undead units have 0, so very strong on them. Let's go ahead and continue moving these guys forward as well, just to basically get everybody into the fucking war eventually. And then pretty much by the time they all get up there, we'll be ready to turn and go this way instead. I think I have decided that we're just going to turn and declare war on purple, even if it means leaving pink to stew a little bit. Speaking of which, will she hear from me again?
I shall hear.
How do you feel about making peace at this point? What if I just give you... How much gold would it cost me for this to be a generous offer? 20, only 30. 25, 24, 23, 23 gold to make peace with Anna the Benign. That might be worth it, just to like avoid the pain in the ass of having her aggro, and she might be sending units in here, we don't know. So you know what? Let's make peace, Mrs. Pink. I have no problem with expending 23 gold for my... That's like 1 turn's worth of gold. I'm actually surprised I'm making that little. I should... Or, I say I should, but like soon we'll build more buildings that will boost our gold production substantially, is what I mean to say. So that'll be good. Are we approaching the top end of the world? Kind of, not really. This is a huge map, man. Alright, so here's some of Teal's area up there. There's a monster city right there that's right on his border. It's still this neutral city. I'm surprised that hasn't been taken yet. Let's go ahead and move over here as well. World news, captured cities. Recruiting is complete on my hunters. Should I make more hunters? Probably, yeah. Hunters are a really valuable unit to have a lot of for the like standing in the back of your army, because they can just do extra damage without taking damage themselves and sort of soften up units so that the melee units can do more damage to them, which is really handy, and take less damage themselves, obviously. Something is going on here. Okay, peace with Anna. Alliance has been broken. I had an alliance with this motherfucker? You told me I had an alliance with purple. I totally forgot about that, if that's true. So we still got all these fucking forts. They're gonna rebuild this fort immediately, obviously, but it's gonna be difficult for them to make that happen, I think. And there are a couple more units here, but nothing too terrifying, really. These rogues are still fighting to the death with these minotaurs. And here we are. Okay, so peace has been reclaimed. She accepted my offer. This guy broke our alliance, but it's going to take him several turns to actually declare war with me. What the fuck? I have a quest in this motherfucker's area? Priestess of Agrella that spawned in Purple Man's territory, and I have to kill it? Alright. I'll try my best. Turns any land to Lands of the Dead. I don't know what Lands of Death means. I have no idea. That's really that's interesting. So hopefully what's going to happen here is these priestesses of Agrella are going to start attacking purple, and purple's just going to have to kill them, and then I'll get credit for the quest, because otherwise I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do about that. Let's do a little bit more scouting here. Maybe we'll send these rogues up here as well now, and maybe there's less danger up that way than there was last time my scouts were through there. Speaking of scouts, let's definitely move these guys onward and see what's going on. There's a capital. Always good to know where your enemy's capitals are. That's going to be really handy for us to know when we eventually do go to war with this guy, that's where his capital is, and that's actually pretty convenient. If we take over all of Purple's lands, that's going to be a pretty good little transit up there. Let's order a new building constructed. We've got farms and granaries and shit here. let's go ahead and make a pumpkin farm. That's going to stack really well. That gives us 4 mana and 4 food. And, oh, unfortunately, it's on ice instead of... I thought that was a food bonus place, but still, you know, that's okay. We'll get 20% less food from there. But pumpkin farm's still a really good unit. This is our money production area. We can make a mint now. This city is bringing in 100 gold. We're going to bring it up to 200 probably. I'm actually not sure how the percentages stack. It might just be plus 100% of all the gold production units, not stacking percentages. But still, it's going to be a lot more money. So we're definitely going to make a mint. No question about that, and that is going to keep our production up. We've had great gold production all game, and making a mint is basically just going to continue that. And after that, we can make a treasure house, and then we can just start spamming like marketplaces and stuff to get more gold to multiply. This area we're going to turn into a food production area. Let's go ahead and make the granary in barren hills so that we can get rid of the hills and like save this plains for a future pub probably, or a farm or something. Peace has been proclaimed. Yes, yes. These priestesses, I know about that. And now back to war. So, Elder Ogre. I'm a little bit worried about going balls deep with this guy, but I really want to hit both of these units at once. Let's see, how quickly can we get people in to help him? Ratman robbers are not an ideal unit to have in here. I would like something a little bit more beefy, like stubborn knights. Let's see here. We'll send these stubborn knights up this way. Oh, we found another great mage.
You have met one of your rivals, my lord.
Let's see here. Well, I don't really want to negotiate with him. I just want to see what his position is. He's at war with Turquoise Man, just like we are, and he's also at war with Blue Man, who we haven't really seen very much of at all. So he's going to be helping us in this war, which is nice, but I also want to make sure that he doesn't snag any cities from us. I want to take over every city that Turquoise possesses, so we should be careful about that. Let's go ahead and start taking out these forts here so that we can come in here and take Wyverndale with some of our units while we siege Lhasa Grelas with our main force. Let's bring these archers in here. Ah, fuck me. These bottlenecks, man, they're so annoying. I think we'd better just bring the Ratman robbers in here. They'll almost certainly die. That's fine. We can deal with that for sure. They'll free up more food and get some stuff done while they're at it. So let's, again, just keep on moving people up.
Hunters!
This is why I hate bottlenecks, because we have all of these units, but we're going to lose way more than we should just because it's going to take so long to get them actually in there. And again, I'm really concerned about my Elder Ogre's well-being. But, that said, fuck it. Oh man, this guy is such a fucking baller. He just walks around behind him and then clubs them both and they're dead. Such a good unit.
Settlers.
Let's bring our settlers in here and actually found a city. Found a city? Found a... Excuse me? God damn it. Oh, I guess we have to make it here. Oh, that's right. That's where we wanted it anyway. Okay, thank God that happened. That would have been really frustrating if I had built it away from the Nevril. Nevril gives us another armor upgrade that we can apply to our more valued units.
Attention!
And let's see here. Just keep on bringing people up into this fucking bottleneck, I guess. I guess we could bring some people around this way, and they'd probably get there at reasonable timing for helping out here. So we're no longer at war with Pink, so we can safely walk past her and kind of scout this area a little bit.
Where shall we go?
Let's go ahead and scout out this area as well. And bring some Minotaurs that way as well.
Do you need
And some rogues.
handsome?
And then everybody else can keep on just fighting to get through this bottleneck. So we'll bring some reinforcement troops around here to attack the capital as well. And then we'll just finish clearing up. It looks like he's down to 3 cities as far as I can tell. So we'll just clean up those remaining cities and move on to purple. So what do we got over here? Ah, yes, our Minotaurs. So those guys need to rest up before they come back into battle. We've got hunters coming in, so we'll move them this way.
We will stand right here.
Some stubborn knights over here. World News captured cities. And let's go ahead and end this turn. These guys have nothing to do, so we'll continue moving them upwards. Maybe this is going to be more efficient putting my Minotaurs that way. And end turn. Alright, so Anna the Benign didn't really do much. Veteran's still just pacing back and forth in this like 2-city area. No idea what their deal is. They're not even scouting, they're just walking back and forth. Not that scouting would be a particularly reasonable thing to do with veterans, because they're kind of slow and are mostly for fighting. Oh, we got the just fucking spider just popping up in the middle of this place. What is this? Just giant predatory spiders all of a sudden. And they're going to kill a fort for me, so, you know, totally fine for me, but that could be an issue if they start going after my units.
You have received a new request, my lord.
Alright, new request. Have I? Have to kill assassins for Helia. Turns any land to desert. That actually seems pretty fucking sweet, because then we could make better magic there. So where are these motherfuckers? Where? I said to go to the things and it just took me to my town. Wait. Can I... Are they invisible? I think this might be a glitch. Either that or they're invis. Either way. Yeah, I can't... I can only attack them with my capital. Well, fuck me, man. That's really shitty. Okay, I'll leave these hunters here so they can help deal with that, I guess. That's very frustrating. Wait. The infidels were killed for... Well, those were the other ones, right? Yeah. Okay, so as I thought, the infidels that ended up in Purple's territory were just killed for me, and I got a reward for it. So that's pretty sweet. That seems like a glitch, probably, that they spawned not on my territory. Usually they do spawn on your own territory. We should definitely make some mages now that we have them available, just to check them out. And yeah, I'm really concerned about this thing right here that's going on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That is so weird. Okay, so we've got the settlers. We want to send these guys up to this place and make a city there as soon as possible, basically. Let's see. So we got predatory spiders here. Those are a beefy unit. There's going to be a big problem. So I want to just like get my troops away from it, or away from them, so that they just keep on like killing forts and shit for me, because that's really nice for me if they don't go for me. But if they do go to me or for me, that's an issue. So we don't want that. Let's go ahead and bring this guy up here, or actually let's bring him over here, and then he can attack all those guys at once, and he's gonna need some healing after that so that he doesn't accidentally die. Good stuff. Let's see, I really want Minotaurs in here. The shitty thing is we can't walk on top of that fort unless we do that. That's a glitch. You shouldn't be able to walk on top of that fort, but I did it. So there we go. Let's get Rat Prince out of here because he's a little bit low. And he's also a pretty important unit. And just get everybody again away from these stubborn spiders, unfortunately. Even though that would be a nice place to attack, it's way better to just have them do their own thing, you know, just hang out, attack the AI instead of depleting my forces. Let's bring these guys... Oh, fuck, they can't attack. Yeah, and these guys need to continue moving as quickly as they can around this way so we can get a flank attack going on, because it's going to take a while to actually walk around all these mountains. These rogues are going to continue scouting this area for me very carefully, just one unit at a time, so that we don't accidentally end up like walking into a camp of spiders or something. These guys should probably move in here.
Ardania's finest.
Got some dwarves. Dwarves should probably move around this way as well, because it's just going to take so long to get anybody through that clusterfuck, because there are already so many units stacked up on each other. So I'm going to start commanding people to walk around this way, and they should get there at roughly the same time.
Yes.
There we go. Build a city. That's a good city right there. That is
city.
A city and a half. It's really good. Lots of resources that we've just obtained there. Let's go ahead and move these guys forward. These guys are going to defend because I'm concerned about this ghost apparition. Let's see. These guys can go up this way, I guess.
What?
These rogues can do a little bit more scouting here. Just make sure we know what's going on in this area of the map. These guys should... They're 24 out of 25 hit points. They'll just defend because I think they'll heal that 1 hit point passively. Here we are scouting the upper area here. Let's see. We're getting kind of far away from my own territory, so I'd rather... Oh my god. It's ogre country up here. Let's back them off a little bit to get them away from all those ogres. But I want to see like more of this part of the map, like, you know, here instead of going up further this way, because this is the area that's most important for me, being down here. It'd also be really good to get a flying unit so we can go across the ocean here. Or actually, we don't really need a flying unit, we just need a boat. Do we have a harbor here? Nah. So if we could make a harbor along this coast, then we could make a caravel or something and just send them across the ocean. But we do have to be aware that there's probably sea monsters and shit out there as well. So it would be better to have a flying monster as well so that we can scout further once we get across the ocean. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Changing of the diplomatic situation of great mages. A non-aggression pact has been broken. My god. Those animals. And these guys have declared peace. Oh, wow. So Orange declared peace with Turquoise right when Turquoise was about to go down. I wonder how he wrangled that. I wonder if Turquoise ended up paying a bunch of gold to Orange to make that happen, because that seems like a strange thing to have happen. Recruiting is complete on some units. We should definitely make more hunters. And we're already producing more settlers. Good. World news captured cities. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. And we've got a couple of people who have nothing to do, so let's move this guy a little bit forward. And move this guy a little bit forward as well. Just to get him out of the way of other units, basically. And let's go ahead and end turn and see what happens. Purple's just pacing his veterans around in a circle some more. Here comes some purple shamans. This purple city up here, I'd be concerned about it. It's surrounded by ogres and also like far removed from the rest of this guy's lands, which could be an issue for him. Oh god, that's some damage. This guy has like a fire blast ability. Or, oh, that's actually his capital's attack. Right, I forgot about that. Capitals have very strong like elemental magic attacks. Presumably because the Great Mage lives there, so he's able to just cast fireballs on the people directly. I'm not really sure what the lore is behind that, but that's what I've always assumed it is. But he's not going to be able to take out my army, I don't think, especially if he doesn't focus my Elder Ogre at all. He's just basically going, well, can't do anything about that, so... Ah, well. What is going on here? What is happening?
The construction of the new temple is complete, my lord.
That is so weird. Okay, anyway. Looks like this is a good time as any to end the episode. So next time, we'll shoot at these fucking invisible things some more. That is a really unfortunate glitch, but it looks like we'll probably end up alright. They're actually fighting the purple veterans that have been hanging out in my city for the last like 20 turns for no reason at all. And we'll do that. We'll probably end this war, if I had to imagine. We'll probably take out Turquoise and clean up the rest of his stuff over here. But we'll see. It depends on what happens here. His capital is actually, as you saw, pretty effective at defending itself. He did a ton of damage to all of these units. So it's going to take time and probably a lot of casualties to actually take it out. But we'll definitely make it. It's just a matter of how many episodes it's going to take, basically. It might be a little bit of a slow siege, but I think we're going to take out our first rival Great Mage and expand our territory substantially as a result in the next episode. So definitely come back and check that out. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.